Okay, so when you're ready to start the printing process, the first thing you have to do is clean the print heads. Actually, you're going to go down to this little Print EXP shortcut and click on it. It's going to open up this. You're going to click yes. It's going to load. You can hear the computer or the printer responding to it. If the printer doesn't respond, you need to make sure that this fob right here is plugged in. It is the Maintop, which is the software that the printer uses to print. You can't get anything to work if this fob right here is not plugged in. And make sure you don't ever lose it. I leave mine plugged in all the time, obviously. But the next thing you're going to do is go to Settings. And we're going to go right here to Load Ink. And I'm going to load it until it gets to the number 6. And stop. Then I'm going to wait 2 minutes. And while I'm waiting, I could be working on some files to get ready, or getting Maintop set up, which is what I'm going to do now. This little logo right here is for Maintop. That is the software that runs the printer. So I'm going to open it up. If the fob is not plugged in or where the computer can read it, it's going to give you like a message that says something like, this is a trial version, not the full version. So sometimes I just move the fob to another USB port and try again. This right here is where we're going to go first on the paper. We're going to go to the size, and I'm going to put in 11.75 for the width. And then most of the jobs that I do are 48 inch. They're 11 by 48 gang sheets, so I go ahead and just put in 49 to give me a little bit of room to work. When I do that, the workspace on the screen is going to change to that size. And I will show you how to load a file to print in another video. So I'm going to go back to Print EXP. And I'm going to go up here to where it says Clean. And I'm going to click To Head All and then go down to Clean Strong. And it's going to clean. It's going to show you right here in this little corner that it's cleaning. It'll say Device is ready when it's finished cleaning. And I typically clean twice before I start running. These are the steps that you take. If you have any issues with the printer, there's been one time that we moved the printer and I did not refill with ink, load the ink, and it got a little dry. So there was a couple of days that I had to spend some time loading ink and cleaning to get the print heads ready to go again. But if you keep it loaded with ink and you run it at least every other day, you shouldn't have any issues with that. Okay, I'm gonna go back to clean. I'm gonna do To Head All, Clean Strong again. It's cleaning again. I'll show you on the device too. On the printer, it shows on this screen right here also that it's cleaning the head, the print head. Okay, when it says status there, idle, and when it says device ready, then you know it's okay to proceed to the next step. We're going to use this left arrow right here and move the carriage over to this area right here where I can work on it. You do this every single day. Okay. I have these little sponges. You can use paper towels. The lady that taught me about my machine used folded up paper towels with a little bit of ammonia on it. I use the little sponges that I got from Amazon, which I think are really good. Kind of wring it out on the edge there. Okay, then the next part you're going to do is you're going to look at this carriage right here, and you're going to look up underneath it, and you're going to clean. You're going to clean this track right here. You're going to, you see it's got ink on it. You're going to clean the one on the right side. I can't really see from my hand. And then there's two squares underneath. It's got the lines on it, are the print heads. You do not want to go over the print heads with the paper towel or the sponge, but there is a space between them that you'll want to clean with the head. Once you're done with that, you come back up here, you hit the home screen. Oh, okay. It puts the print head back on it, or the print cartridge back on the home place. Then you're going to come over back to your laptop, and right here where it says margin, every time you move that carriage over to clean it or look at it, it's going to reset the margin, and you need to set it back to 54 and hit save. This was one of the things that we could not remember every time we got ready to run the machine when we first started, and couldn't figure out why the machine wouldn't print. It will not print if the margin is not set back down. Now, it will print on other numbers like 64 or 70, but your margins on the sides of your film will not be right. So after much practice and experimenting, we figured out that 54 was kind of the magic number for our printer. And so here's the other settings. I don't ever really change these. If you have a moment where your print heads are dry, you can go in here and change the occlusion settings to depth and strong A. Leave it on strong A, but then print a little bit with the depth feature on there, and it will help kind of load the print heads with more ink. It does use more ink, so I don't advise leaving it on there, just if you have an issue where you need to kind of just give the print heads a little bit more ink. Typically these are the settings. We run it on normal and strong A. It says the device is ready, the margins are right. If you click on print, it'll show you your job history, and it'll show you the print jobs that you have lined up ready to print. So in a minute, whenever I get a file ready to go, then I will show you where it shows up on that. Okay.